Tiny is ready to just crush names. And TB offlane is great, but you need to be able to play this game for long.
For this game, I do like the TB off lane. Yesterday they had like a tri-core, like 3 carries, and the TB off lane was all over the place. But now they have a playmaker on analog. They have a hero on Yuma that can join early fights with traps. If he gets like an early dazzle, he can join if the fight's good.
I will need to restart my Dota, and hopefully that works, because I only have the view of one of the players. Did I join the lobby correct? I think I did. So I don't have, like, on my personal vision, I don't have Dire at all. So that's kind of
Maybe
weird.
you misclicked the hotkey to only show fog for Dire.
Well, I don't even have the thing at the top right. But we'll see. Hopefully it gets fixed. Otherwise, I'm only going to see Radiant, and I'm constantly going to see exactly. Well, I'll figure out what hero it is or player. Yeah, it has been fixed. It's a game bug. So there we go. Monty is taking a lot of damage. And is about to be first blooded. Kill goes to Matthew. Whisper could have gotten that one, so a bit sad TB there. But does mean first blood already secured for the side of Heroic.
Yeah, getting the first blood there for Whisper would be really important, because no meta. So having the Bracer right off the bat is really helpful.
And mid lane, Earthshaker should have an okay time against the Sand King.
King of the Nice.
Yep, and also a lot of damage later down the line with the aftershock and all the creeps flying all over the place. Matthew needs to be careful, because AA does do a lot of nasty harass in the beginning of the game. Has really good attack range. It's 100 more attack range than the Hoodwink.
Yeah, trading against these heroes is really annoying. And what's up with the bounty rune on the top river?
The bounty rune on the top river?
Yeah, new strat? Or what?
I guess completely forgot about it. There's an observer ward that has good vision of the area, though, so Alone knows it. I guess once the bottle is delivered, he can get a refill and then also get the water rune spawning.
Oh, strats.
The next level play.
So how's bottom? TA struggled on the first wave. But yeah, Muerta and Mars playing really aggro. Silencer cannot do much, unfortunately.
Yeah, it shows enough that TA level 1 goes for refraction. A lot of time you go for like meld level 1 to get very aggressive in lane and just bully them out in the first wave, but if he attempts that, he's just going to get dead shotted out of position and then a God's Rebuke slow and you're dead. So, safe lane Tiny, he of course has the insurmountable facet, which makes sense. Do you then just go max level 3 grab? Or do you still go for like toss damage? Or
I think you go 3 grab. Sometimes you only have like 1 toss point. Maybe you use 2 just to get the range. If you are really willing to rotate around.
Well, hopefully the issues can be resolved quickly. My translator did not tell me what was going on exactly in chat. I'm a bit disappointed.
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. Oh, he was asking what happened, and Secret just XD'd him.
Wow, hit him with the XD. That's millennial BS. And the mid matchup. Actually, the bounty rune did get picked up by Analog, so mission failed. We'll get him next time. So far, Sacred's actually having a really good time in that bottom lane against Yuma, but with a couple of levels on that TA. And the fact that it's a TA can always catch back up in the jungle.
The flash farm.
Some good stacks to be possibly made by Matthew for the TA, for the Sand On the other side, could also be done for the ALLSTARS, as I've seen plenty of Shakers just echo slam a big ancient stack. Bottom lane, though, it is KJ getting taken down by Monty. While they were aggressively chasing for more, Yuma just wants to get some side blade connections onto these two. They're very low in HP.
There's a lot of creeps for the TA to farm.
This should get him a good chance to catch back up. Sacred slowed down. Yuma, can he get on top? No, nice dead shot from Monty, but they are really in need of the healing cells to be delivered. That's a ring of health. That's not too shabby.
Classic Analog on Sand King. Whenever he feels pressured, he just drags the wave, farms it.
And yeah, indeed. Just I'm gonna multitask, take the neutral creeps together with the jungle camps, and should be able to catch back up. Or at least keep pace in terms of farm. Whisper gets a kill onto 909. Held in place. Snoofy has 2 points in the avalanche. And in response, throws out the avalanche. Matthew drops pretty low, but there's no more rotations to help out, possibly get a kill secured there.
Yeah, avalanche coming in clutch.
Bottom side, they're chasing after Monty and Sacred. Spear sends back Yuma, and he'll just walk up to the lane. So, but they're pretty aggressive in all three of these lanes so far. Mid, slightly less so, but that's just because Analog is running around all over the place.
Yeah, side lanes are applying a lot of pressure, so the supports cannot really leave. Oh, Matthew.
Yeah, and kill coming in onto Matthew this time around. Whisper without the Metamorphosis not able to help. Has double Bracer this time around, realizing I'm up against an AA. Need more HP. Otherwise, if you don't bulk up, as also against the Tiny is going to be a very big problem going forward. Okay. Sacred's really struggling bottom.
Yeah, every time we look bottom, Sacred is about to die.
And Yuma walking further underneath the tower.
I don't know about this. Level 3 TA?
There's
Watch out for TPs.
Sacred's dropping low. In the trees. He's going to get slowed down. Yuma takes him down. Actually, KJ takes him down. There's going to be a TP in from 999 going for KJ. KJ dropping low. Yuma is going to be another possible target. They don't have mana on the Muerta. So that's a big plus. But Yuma will be able to walk it off.
Alright, so AA was the only one who cared about Sacred. Shaker could TP.
Yeah. But he just wants to get good farm, fast blink. And then be big. Speaking of TP, goes towards top where Snoofy is in the area. Alone wants to get a big Echo Slam catch, but they don't have any good enough control. Tiny, no mana for the Avalanche. Just got the Avalanche available right now. And Alone TP's top to just straight up walk back to mid.
Wasted TP. At least he's in time for the rune, but unlucky. It's bottom.
Yeah, Analog gets an amplified damage rune. Not bad. Has Epicenter available as well, so can even make a pretty pesky play with that if someone oversteps their mark.
He took the rune, he killed the ward, and he killed the sentry ward.
Radiant structures are fortified.
but is looking for Sacred bottom. And Sacred is in a lot of trouble. Epicenter comes out. Can the burrow connect? No, nice spear from Sacred. He'll be just fine. Analog is going deeper, so that's the experience shrine that he's looking for. As he's going to get slowed down. Burrow gets him out of harm's way. There is a sentry ward. Sand King's going to stay alive, but Moro, it's a 4-man move to grab the experience shrine, and they'll be able to pick it up as Alone is too far away to interrupt the take. Walks up. There are some creeps. Has Echo Slam, but it's getting a bit dicey here. And Yuma's doing quite a lot of damage. Bushwhack
nice
hits
connection.
just barely from Matthew. Alone is nice blocking with the tree there. In the side will be taken down in the end by Matthew. And from behind is coming Sacred. Level 4 is... They just use his spells, but he's actually going to be caught as well. And they're so hyper-aggressive, but it's not going to get punished. At least Monty will find a kill. And Tiny even TPing towards bottom.
Yeah, but he's so late for the body.
Yeah, and now TB gets a free chance to farm topside while Snoofy has to run.
Yeah, I think that was the idea there. Like, Tiny doesn't want to go bottom, give the lane to Whisper. But at the same time, you see your Shaker just roaming around, not finding anything on the map, and even dying.
And Analog is now about 500 gold ahead of his opponent in that mid lane position. Sacred's definitely struggling a lot, and Yuma is top net worth on the TA. If you can just walk into enemy tier 2 towers, then what's there to fear this game?
Oh man, the supports on ALLSTARS are gonna struggle a lot, losing this XP.
Yeah, Matthew is almost level 6. KJ is very close to level 6, and that is huge. Now you got the global silence. If you take any engagements, tier 1 tower top lane also pushed out by Whisper, who is going to go for the pipe this time around. Not going to go for an Orchid random rush at the start of the game, but just the item his team needs. Oh, surprisingly enough, Whisper does have the other facet chosen. Not the HP Sunder Swap facet, but he's got the Soul Fragment. Where if you use Conjure Image, you use HP instead. And your illusions have max HP when you summon them. So, interesting.
Imagine dying to AA Blast because of this.
Oh, again, Matthew just perfect catch onto Alone. Global Silence gets used. They don't want a counterplay, but there's... I guess they were afraid of the Echo Slam.
Oh,
that he might just get the cast off. And Snoofy
Yuma
top.
Almost killed Sacred.
Sacred's being chased. Top lane, they almost lost a Tiny. All 3 lanes almost a kill happening simultaneously on a core.
Yeah, Yuma took advantage of the silence to just go ham on Sacred. He almost got the kill. Yeah, man, 4K in 10 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Sand King with 1.9 gold. 1.9k gold.
Sharpshooter catch. Monty dies. Matthew is dominating. You know, that's the thing. His team that he normally plays with, Matthew, is in the finals later today. And he was here struggling in the lower bracket. Really needs to make his mark. And he's doing a terrific job on the Hoodwink with these catches. 5, 1, and 3, and really a big improvement so far.
Problem with this lineup on Dire is now they are like held hostage because they need Blink Daggers on Shaker and Mars to play Dota.
Hell, even the Tiny. He's got max level Avalanche at the moment. Level 2 tree grab, so it doesn't even farm that fast. Analog steals the Dire Ancient stack.
It has Epicenter ready again in 9 seconds.
With the blink behind it, so if you want to take a fight, Wow. Look at KJ. There's a nice little sticker that is gorgeous in the trees.
Radiant are scanning.
I love how these visuals make no sense. Burrow catch on the Earth Shaker. Sharpshooter comes in. Gets broken, so even using Enchant Totem does nothing, because Aftershock doesn't work. That's kind of cool.
This duo is way too good. You just go around with the Hoodwink. Doesn't even press Epicenter. For the next game, I really hope ALLSTARS, they just remove Sand King from the game.
Yeah, Analog is just... I mean, he had last 20 games played, 16 wins or something on Sand King, which is nuts considering the MMR that he's playing at. Oh, Sacred's
hello.
gonna get jumped. Burrow catch in. Global silence. No Echo Slam from behind. Chasing for the AA. Has an Ice Blast. It's a little bit spooked up in the area, but they'll not chase for more now that Global was on cooldown.
This is really bad for Tiny.
Analog is under ward vision. They know exactly where he is. But he's pump faking. Oh.
Hoodwink.
Hoodwink sharpshooter doesn't catch Monty, but almost takes down the AA. Ice Blast comes out. Control onto Analog. He's dropping pretty low. Tree toss. Ooh. Is it going to be enough ticking down?
No.
Yep,
oh, it
he
was.
is going to crack. But Matthew is unstoppable, and that's the real carry of this game. Who cares about a little Analog Sand King? It's all about that big boy Hoodwink. Whisper offlane TB is higher level than almost 2 levels ahead of Alone.
Sadly, AA got most of the gold from the Sand King kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Matthew is done with the Rod of Atos, so has more control for his team available. What can, like, at this point, they're 8k behind. What's their best play? Is it literally just wait for the Blink Daggers?
I think it's the safe play just to wait for the Blink Daggers. I mean, only if you have the Mars Blink Dagger, you can still fight.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You just AA blast someone and hope it dies with that shot, Mars spells, maybe even a Fissure. You can try to 5-man with the Blink Dagger on Mars and get a good fight. But if your Tiny dies doing that, it's terrible.
Well, there's a lot of terrible going on around right now because this Whisper TB's got the full pipe already done. 1500 into his next item. You've got Yuma, whose Dragonlance is finished, has enough for a Blink Dagger. I'm wondering if he's just waiting for the Shard, because obviously Shard is amazing on TA, but once 15-minute mark gets reached, they can also pretty easily kill the Tormentor, as you have a TA on your side. And then you get a free shard for what? Silencer, which is nice, I guess. And Hoodwink is... I mean, Hoodwink is also nice. I really don't like using Hoodwink's shard. Just the extra button, and it annoys me. The animation.
Man.
You know, they're
so lazy.
Because the spell just looks weird. I don't mind it if I get a new spell. Yeah, it is quite a lot of damage, but it just... I don't know. I like other shards more. Give me more fun.
But I agree, a lot of buttons to click.
Yeah, there are some heroes where it gets really... Like when you play Tinker support and then you randomly get shard, and I'm like, bro, why do I have another button? I already have too many buttons to press on this hero. But it is I mean, the Silencer shard, I actually don't know what it does. Increase stolen intelligence per hit and steal... Okay. And steal duration. And increases the intelligence stolen per kill to 3 instead of 1. Oh.
Yeah, it's quite nice. Like, it's annoying. to play against it.
Yeah, it's not like the instilled means anything for a silencer support, but I do like the Aghanim Scepter pickup that he's going for. So you get the Arcane Curse on everyone, and no one can blink at that point. You're playing against a lineup that will very likely have 3 blinking heroes. So then you pop your ulti, and then they all get cursed, so they can't play anymore. Like the entire lineup's done.
And those lows really hurt.
Yeah, add in the slow into the mix, and damage. I mean, never doubt the fact that it also does quite a decent amount of damage. It's not superb, but you get with that facet, you also have the second silence coming in, so it's quite a lengthy one.
So we all know TA is gonna have Dazzle soon. ALLSTARS, maybe they're like trying to farm Blink Daggers as fast as they can so they are able to fight Roshan. Because if they have the Blink Daggers and they find a good jump and they throw
Roche is a really good fight for them. Like Ice Blast, Echo Slam, Arena, hell, even the Calling and Avalanche joined into the mix. That you don't really want to play unless you get like a 2-hero pickoff. You don't want to take Roche or attempt it.
You have global if you have like good wards and you have someone to break the smokes, TB illusions roaming around. You can still try. You can like start Roche, then you smoke and you bait the enemy. They go out of position. Then when you see someone, you press global, and if you kill 2, it's enough. They won't be able to fight. But still, it's dangerous.
It's a dangerous engagement possibility. Whisper's going for BKB next. I feel like he bought something. Probably Shard? What does he...
Dire's bottom tower is under
No.
attack. Radiant's top tower is under
He had
attack.
Pipe, and then he had an extra 1,500 gold, and...
Right, he seems to... He looks too poor. Only pipe and 300 gold? What?
I'm confused.
Maybe he bought crypto.
Or... Wait, how much is... Pipe? 4K? 1,600... 1,700... Oh, no. It's 6K, 7K. Yeah, no, this seems to be correct. I guess, I know what's wrong. He was probably the one that was DC'd, and I pressed him when I pressed someone else before. Like, probably pressed TA or something. No, not TA, someone else, and I pressed on him, and then it doesn't show his funds. Which I still don't know why that's a thing in Dota, after all this time.
Yeah. They only need Shaker's dagger now. Tiny bought one too.
Dire's bottom tower is
Shaker almost has his. He's in front of the creep wave, and that should be enough to secure it. A big Echo Slam can always change the entire fight. And they're smoked up
Dire's bottom
with the
tower
Blink
has
Daggers. The triple Blink Dagger Mayhem.
I don't know if they have enough. Because, okay, they can echo, but Silencer comes right after.
Analog's on the other side of the map. So this is a really good chance to get a good fight going. Metamorphosis is about to end, but they're not really... Okay, they're still going in. Bottom side, they're going for the Tormentor. It gets scanned. Oh, this could be very dangerous. Or
9999
heroic.
got seen.
Yeah, he just walks right into his death. Yuma breaks the smoke.
Oh, look at Analog.
Analog, Invis Rune, they don't know. He goes right in. They find Analog. Global Silence gets used. Trying to run away. Analog with the epicenter has the burrow. The arena's just going to get dropped as a defensive. Ice Blast in response only onto Matthew. But they're on the run the entire time. Yuma is going to get tossed up, though. Epicenter in response. Yuma gets feared up, speared back. But they lose 2 with a great Epicenter coming out from Analog. There is still that Echo Slam, but just no good opportunity to use it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, they need to try to find this Silencer. Otherwise, it's a really difficult fight. Because they can't really
Radiant's
burst
middle tower
anyone.
is under attack.
Because one
mean,
spell and global comes.
It's definitely possible, but if Sand King is standing in the middle of your entire team and you have no idea he's there, then it's very rough to do anything. Also, this 999 just on the side walked into his death.
Yeah, he was trying to place a ward so they could fight, but still, very dangerous pathing he chose.
Top side, Snoopy. Blink dagger back. Gotta be careful. It's going for Ags. Yeah, then it really does show that they're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
If
like
you say Flame Tiny goes for Ags third item.
he's not playing as a carry now. He went
Okay.
Dogger. He doesn't have shards, so they know that they need to out team fight Heroic somehow.
It's too elusive. The dodging, Sand King even has a Glimmer Cape just to be able to survive the magic damage. And we have another DC as once again it's Whisper that loses his connection here. Who actually
Let's
got the
just
shard?
wait.
Oh, the Silencer got the free shard.
One thing is true. Every time Global is on cooldown, ALLSTARS need to look for a fight. They're too late for this one because Global is gonna come back online in 13 seconds. They don't have much time.
And then the rest of the cooldowns on the Radiant side are available. There's even a Metamorphosis for Whisper if need be. Unless they find the Silencer first, but he's so far back.
Finding the silencer, I think it's not the plan. You can't really rely on that. I mean, if you can try, if you find him, okay, good, but you need to like have BKB, some sort of the spell for the global, so you can fight.
And I mean, if you manage to get like what 5-man arena catch with the Ice Blast on top and Echo Slam Avatos, then sure, it can work. But most of the time, you're not going to be able to get that combination going. They don't have BKB, so this is still your best chance to have it working. But
Like
yeah,
what they could
15K
be
behind.
doing is like try to bait the global somehow, and then fight. But Heroic's too smart for that, I think. Unless like it's a 4-man gank on Yuma, then they need to press global. But I don't think they are gonna allow that to happen.
Yeah, I don't really expect Heroic to make too many mistakes this game, as they really, really, really want to make that DreamLeague happen. I'm actually curious to see how many points they currently have in the what the tournament thing, the EPT leaderboard.
Oh, again 999.
Ah, they are at the 11th spot. So they're currently, let me see. Top 8 get direct invites and 9, 10 get what?
On direct invites.
I guess playoffs or something. TB's gone again. Oh, that's not good. Considering they have another series after this as well. Teams may qualify to the Esports World Cup. See alternative pathways. So there's some weird combinations with the Asian champion. Like if a team qualifies, Gaming Gladiators invited to World Cup 2025 for winning Rio Masters last year, so they get a direct invite. And if they're in the top 8, that invite goes to the next person, which sucks really for everyone else because currently Gaming Gladiators is 13th, so they're out of running. But Heroic is very close. Actually, Nigma Galaxy is ahead of them, but is very close to getting a spot for Riyadh. Like, insane how close they are.
They just need a little bit more.
They definitely need a decent amount more. I think. Are they playing at ESL 1? Yeah, they are playing at ESL 1. So that's a place where they can get some EPT points. Hopefully for them, they can get some at DreamLeague now as well. If they manage to qualify. Because they want to really play. I mean, Riyadh's the big one, right? It's what, a $3 million prize pool, I think? Like, these are all big tournaments during the year, all $1 million Dream Leagues and $1 million ESLs, and they have a lot of them. But it's all a culminating build up towards Riyadh, and that's, yeah, it's their own DPC.
A millionaire DPC.
Yeah, DPC with a little bit more money.
Just a little. Oh, admin's going ham on heroic, huh? 2 minutes left.
It was your own damn fault.
Which makes sense,
Look-
because you
look
have
at-
specific timers.
King Jungles is saying Sacred would not unpause against Matthew.
Yes, that true.
And then Sacred goes, yes, he's like the one that I hate the most from Thunder. They're exchanging PCs for Whisper.
Okay,
I feel you,
So-
bro.
they are playing on LAN, I guess, or at least boot camp and some,
Yeah,
I guess, PC issue.
Fortaleza. Playing from there.
Well, get your stuff fixed, because right now you haven't died a single time this game, Whisper, and you're looking really good on the more defensive-oriented TB.
Oh, snap. Oh,
How much time?
Fortunately, the pause time of your heroic is over. Please resume and continue with the game. Oof. Will they give away their time? Or are they even allowed to give their time?
Oh, Sacred.
Because that's the thing. I have had some tournaments where opponents are not allowed to give time. And that is because it kind of forces teams, which I can understand. It forces some teams to give time, because otherwise everyone in the scene is going to hate them. So you're always kind of forced to give your time away to the enemies, which I do understand the reason. If you're like, okay, that's their time, once their time, because right now the time of their opponents gets used, so of the dire side, and for instance, they continue playing and the game is very even, let's say, and then they have a DC, there's no time left for ALLSTARS. Like,
I
they would
Yeah.
be screwed out of the game, essentially. That's why it's always a little bit, yeah, not great.
They're using All-Stars time.
That's
Oh, he's back.
oh my god. I mean, probably say go when ready. I guess they are ready. And they don't want to lose any more time. On the dire side, because the moment he that's like F9 spamming in your pubs. He joined, go.
I've been there. Oh, hello.
Oh, catch comes out, immediately going for the kill onto Monty, blow him up. Matthew, wicked sick. 817 hoodwink.
KJ has 2 obs.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Playing against Vision is gonna be really hard for Dyer. And they're too poor to buy a gem.
And Alone is now on the run.
Radiant's top
And
tower
As
Alone.
being
is under
chased. And very
attack.
alone.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can't get the shard. One big echo, that's all you need. And the 2 rapiers that Shrekker's queued up. That should help.
And Snuffy, he came back to playing carry. Doesn't want to go eggs.
Let's see. Monty is going for his own eggs on the Muerta. Instead of finishing up that Rod of Atos. Maybe we can extend the game long enough. Speaking of which, Alone is doing sneaky beaky stuff on the side of the map.
Oh, they want to go on Tiny.
Look at these slows. Can we
2,
blink out.
1.
Unlock close.
Oh.
Blink out.
Alone's getting some decent farm.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He even got the shrine.
Radiant are scanning.
Solid value. And yeah, currently they're not getting any pushing go in. Roche is still up, so Yuma is going to get that first age of the game. So that they can actually start pushing high ground. Which their lineup is pretty capable of doing with the Terrorblade and TA.
The problem of going high grounds against tiny MRs is that you might be in a position where, okay, if someone gets tossed back, you might have to like just use global and not even be able to fight after that.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
that is definitely the more problematic thing. The tossback play potential. Even though you're safe lane Titan, so you probably don't want to go for a tossback. Sacred drops the arena, misses his spear, tries to go for the TP out, gets the TP to safety. So he actually does dodge him. Even Alone is still in the area, but now he's definitely going to be forced to TP out because you can't be lurking about too long in that area without being caught.
Dire's middle
Heads up
tower
play
is
from Sacred. He killed the tree. Hoodwink was about to bushwhack him. Then he just TP'd out.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
They're not really getting that much done currently on the side of Heroic. Like, the net worth is just plateauing. It's been 15, 16k for a solid 4 or 5 minutes now. And they're all just across the map trying to get farm going. Though this TA of... Okay, he's going to take the gateway. Otherwise, I was thinking maybe they could even get a catch if he walks dangerously. Do they have the gem yet? They're actually not going for the gem. These wards on the side of the map from 999 are doing a lot. He is going to die, though, as Analog Epicenter even used for the AA kill.
Okay. Solo kill, solo XP. Can't blame him. Too tasty.
Is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower
That is true.
has fallen.
But on the other hand, it is their biggest cooldown, essentially.
Oh, Snuffy.
Does get taken down, it seems. Did get himself 4 bounty runes, so... Yes, it sucks that he dies, but 4 bounty runes is quite a decent amount of a pickup for your team. Like, that's, what, almost 300 gold per player? That's 1,500 gold for your team? Definitely worthwhile.
And you're still delaying the game. Best part. 2 minutes and a half for the Aegis. Not much done on Heroic side. Now they're gonna try to go high ground, but the meta is about to end.
Yeah, the meta is now over. Does, of course, still have pushing power with the Demon Zeal, and, of course, Desolator helps in taking buildings down pretty efficiently. They still have a glyph on the dire side. Yuma's Aegis might lose its chance here if he's not a little bit careful.
I don't know about this. He can't be in that position because they can just toss back and kill him.
Easily twice. Like,
Yeah,
they
like close
still
to the
have,
tier 4 towers.
he doesn't have a
even
BKB
worse.
either. And Tiny's got Ag, so you got Tiny with the tree volley
Okay.
available now. And if he gets Revenant's Brooch, that's actually going to be a lot of damage. A lot of magic damage. Needs more trees, though. A lot of these trees in the base have been cut down. Gaben doesn't like Tiny.
Rex just being careful.
Alone farming away, but is under ward vision. Needs to be careful. Blinks on cooldown. And there's a very big run to kill off this Earthshaker. Bushwhack doesn't connect, but he is rooted up in position, and Alone gets a kill onto Matthew. That's 1,000 gold going to the Shaker.
And he bought BKB, so completely fine.
That's actually kind of nutty. Killing off a Le Hoodwink while surrounded by enemies. And they're not going to continue the push. Monty is closing in on his Ags as well, so you're going to have the big dead shot in these team fights. I mean, yeah, they're very far behind, but the game is still super scary, especially without BKB on Yumi. He's going Revenant's Brooch instead.
It looks like it's the item. Against Tiny, it's fair, right? A lot of armor on this hero.
Yeah. He also does have a lot of HP, though. But luckily enough, there are no pipes or something along those lines coming up on towards the dire side. But the game is going to get pretty scary once the Tiny gets his Revenant's Brooch, as high ground pushing will straight up be hard. Like, you get caught inside the arena with the Ice Blast on top, Tree Volley. You're probably losing a couple of heroes.
The wombo combo is real on ALLSTARS side. AD rune on bottom lane, on the bottom river.
And yeah, they're still holding on, I guess. Wait for the next Roshan so that they get the banner. And that should give them a better chance at high ground pushing. Yeah, he's close to his Revenant's Brooch. KJ's Ags is 400 gold away. A's got nothing. Well, he's got Gem. I guess that counts as more than nothing. But even Sacred, like, he's got Shard, Aether Lens, Blink, and is going 4 staff next. Like, what is this Mars offlane build?
Just, I'm gonna spear you build.
Pretty much.
Matthew bought a smoke, but you cannot smoke inside the enemy base.
Yeah. They need to get rid of the tier 3 tower in mid. If so, you can just walk up the high ground and try and get a catch from a surprise position. But right now, it's just wait for Roche. All right, Heroic, they need that age. But more, I think even more importantly than the age, they need the banner. Oh, big smoke around. How far are they willing to walk?
Is banner
Not very
good
far.
against Tiny?
I
I mean, against Shaker?
They, I don't.
Because the creeps are gonna stack.
Yeah, they are gonna stack, but they're also not gonna die, so they're not gonna fly out.
That too.
It is kind of a weird one, though. But I do agree. Alone just gets one solo kill by Yuma.
As long as he have buyback, it's okay. They're not doing anything. They need to like leave the base with at least 1 or 2 heroes.
999 will be spotted by Analog. That's the gem gone. That's a nice pickup there for Analog. And
18
KJ's got Ags.
Stolen intelligence on Silencer now.
He's a smart man. Tormentor secured, so free shard on the Sand King. Great combination with, of course, the Ags that he just finished up.
What a dramatic game.
A lengthy one.
22k ahead, and they still cannot do anything.
Well, another Roche coming in. Snoofy is about done with the Revenant's Brooch. Needs just a tiny bit more. Ice Blast in the pit won't really hamper their attempt to farm. As Yuma gets the Aegis, and they have the banner at the ready. Snoofy, yeah, he just wants to get the Revenant. He actually has the money for the Revenant's Brooch. I'm really curious to see how much damage it's gonna do if he crits.
I'm also curious. Oh, I am ready. Go high ground, heroic, at least once. Give us something to talk about.
Snoofy does
Mid
need a bit
tower.
more mana, though.
Mid tower is almost dead.
Yeah, but guess
Getting there.
they're still very scared. Yuma is going for the Aghanim Scepter on TA. Like, screw going for that BKB. Aghanim Scepter right now, just so that he, if anyone walks across the map, he'll be able to just TP backdoor them. Go for Fallen Rock, spear back onto Yuma. There is a toss back, very deep he goes. Yuma's first life is gone. Has a Blink Dagger. Can they interrupt his jump? He does get the force half away. Echo Slam gets dropped. Global Silence used.
Can't believe
Bottom tower is under attack.
he pre-BKB'd.
Yeah. A little bit unfortunate. Spear onto Whisper. Ava toss up. Snoofy with the tree volley. They lose TB, but on the side, Monty, the epicenter damage and range coming out. It's clearing the Dire side. They're almost all dead.
Mars?
But Mars gets out just in time. That analog damage from the base increment radius epicenter shenanigans, that was huge.
It was too much.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Though Yuma does need to be careful of Sacred with the spearback play.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Seems he won't go for it. There are almost no trees in the area, as they've all just been cut down.
They're gonna have Epi and Global again. So it's okay to just wait. Okay, Jay. Just being annoying.
Snoofy, top side, drag back, takes a decent amount of damage, but Analog's not going to go wild on this attempt. But yeah, they lost the tier 3 tower bottom and the range racks, but they're still in the game.
Not bleeding still. I'm actually impressed that Whisper died so fast.
Yeah, Whisper was a pretty straightforward rush kill. Obviously, you know, they did drop everything in the kitchen sink on him. Caught inside the arena. Avatars from the tiny. Tree volley does a lot, even though he does have a BKB pipe and now S and Y done.
He's buying hard on TB.
Everything just to bulk up so he doesn't get blown up and maybe can even get asunder. HP swap. Smoke up. Yuma. He did buy the BKB this time around instead of the Axe, which is probably the better choice, in all honesty, as the BKB. Yeah. Going Axe before BKB made no sense.
If he has BKB, his team doesn't need to die to save him.
Yeah. You don't force them in a horrible position at that stage.
Dyer's
Well,
bottom barracks are
now they can smoke inside ALLSTARS base.
Yeah, Whisper is getting the push going with the Terrorblade Illusions. Take down the bottom melee racks and then look towards that tier 3 tower in mid. He still has Metamorphosis for quite a decent amount of time.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Whisper gets speared back. Tree Volley comes out. Ice Blast. And
Too
he is
late.
still alive. Gets the Sunder off onto Snoopy. And that is everyone on the Dire side pretty much gone. Monty trying to stay alive with the Pierce to Veil. There are 2 buybacks coming out. And there is also a potential Echo Slam drop still from Alone, as they haven't really done anything with it. And he's not even planning to. GG gets called. And it will be game 1 going towards Heroic. Which, you know, could have been a game done about 20 minutes sooner.
It was a really, really good silencer pick.
Ven is huge. Terrorblade is very strong, but until he gets the
You touch my horn?
what's it called? I keep forgetting the name. The
Aghanims?
Revenant's Brooch.
Okay.
You should have like no damage against Ven.
ALLSTARS, they
gonna-
need to be like ready to fight whenever it's daytime, so they can easily find the backline. They can find the Warlock, get a Warlock kill at the start of the fight is really good for them. Problem is that they might just need to use a Note Mate to do that.
Oh, Whisper. Level skew or level 1. Not great for the Magnus. But yeah, oh, they're actually going to smoke up and maybe go aggressive themselves. Interesting move for the invasion.
Oh, you place the ward on Heroic's triangle, so they really want to anticipate these ancient stacks.
30
Yeah, it's a
seconds.
Sven, a Kunkka, and a Magnus. There should be stacks, without a doubt. But yeah, it's one thing that I definitely do think that they need. Okay, Jay.
He's baiting. I hope he's
Is he?
baiting.
It might be. Okay, so Beastmaster did go for the Call of the Wild Boar.
What's the
Level
point
1?
of this fight? Is
I
the
don't know.
room spawning in there? What?
Analog's gonna body block Sacred for a very long time. There's
It's
a
so
burrow
funny.
from Alone, but this
Hotkey? Okay. I see
Sure.
you, KJ. Hotkey, yeah.
sure that's the reason. The hotkey, that's the reason why you're all bumping around. Well, in the meantime, 2 bounties go to the Radiant side, and maybe if 9 and 9 is fast enough, he can even get a 3rd / 4th.
I would go for that. 100%.
Sacred. Drop in low. And first blood for Yuma, so they do manage to grab it. 9 and 9 is not going to go for more bounties. They are actually continuously fighting. Matthew's not going to get tag teamed. Taken
Ooh,
down.
nice.
KJ gets bumped to the low ground by Monty, and they find 2 counter kills. The bounty is still not picked up in the meantime, so they get 2 bounties yes, first blood goes to heroic, but 2 kills in response to All Stars.
We saw it last game. The top river bounty rune just forgotten.
Yeah, this time not going to be the case. It will be a 2-for-2 bounty rune trade with KJ running to lane.
And Yuma was the one getting the first blood. Really good for his game, because playing against a Batrider in the lane is really annoying. So you're probably like, okay, need level 5 and I just need to leave this lane.
Yeah, it tends to be a bit of pesky one. In the meantime, bottom lane Tusk is chasing after Whisper. Is going to get cliffed though, and there is no TP on Tusk. He has the courier walking in, but there's no TP on the courier. He is stuck here for a very long time.
Imagine if had Shard, man. The dream, the Ice Frog dream.
I have been stuck on that exact same part of the map for, I think, 7 or 8 minutes once before. It is really hard because you can't get the courier there. Hell, Matthew's even looking for the courier.
In pro level matches, if that happens, they just AFK. If you're there for like 5 minutes, the game's over.
Yeah, he's got queued up that he wants to get the TP scroll to them first. They know that he doesn't have a TP on him. So all they have to do is snipe his courier. Once it gets close.
Q is Nuffy to the tower. Let's go.
Oh, unfortunately, Matthew is nowhere nearby. Body blocks from Whisper, though. And he's almost got another shockwave ready. Oh my god, Whisper.
He's dead. He's dead.
What is this blocking? Snoopy, drag back.
Oh no, this low. Oh, he's gonna have skewer. Yep.
Oh, they get drag back out of the tower, taken down, and they do manage to get a kill.
Dire's bottom tower.
Well,
Can you drop the
creep's
TP? Drop the TP so TB can just give it to you. But problem is, how's TB getting in there? Because he might end up clipped. Imagine.
Yeah, but how is the courier from the Tusk even getting there? It's in such a terrible spot.
It's nighttime, so he might find a way.
Yeah, but it's also a Night Stalker. Yeah, Matthew is like standing in front of it.
Stalking. Where's your courier, boy?
Gonna go all the way around on the opposite end. But like the problem is, even if it goes there, it has to go to the river, like to the area to get back, because he's
coming.
It's out of range from that position, I think.
Oh my god.
The Tusk, like, is that he needs to get it around.
He's
right?
playing the courier.
Yeah, he can't get it there. He needs to get the courier around.
Just YOLO. Just no. YOLO the courier.
Look,
Right now, run.
Oh, no.
Oh
Stay out of range. If it gets spotted under vision, the lane needs to be dragged back. Snoopy needs to drag back the lane somehow. And that should happen. Night Stalker is luckily enough top, so the Tusk, 999. Yes. He's getting the courier.
He got it.
Value! Finally able to TP. Still level 1, though.
Yeah, but Matthew stop.
Matthew is top in the meantime, chasing after Monty. Fatal Bonds does quite a lot of damage. Is it going to be enough to get the kill? No, Monty is going to stay alive. Bit disappointed in Matthew that he wasn't just continuously chilling bottom to cut that creep. Cut the courier.
You gotta be useful, otherwise you're just cliffed with Tusk.
I mean, the useful thing is that you can probably kill Snuffy another time. Like right now, Magnus couldn't do anything against Snuffy because there was no second hero in the lane. So it was just a 1v1. And yeah, he doesn't have the greatest farm. Actually, Snuffy has really bad farm. Okay, top Yuma with the rotation from the Tusk, and yeah,
Revenge.
That's throws out the tip right there to 999. Honestly, so far 999, even though he's been cliffed for so long, has had more value this game than the Night Stalker, who's almost both are level 2.
3 kills on ALLSTARS and 3 assists on Tusk.
And heading down, heading towards top as well. They're looking for a dive here. 999 on the other side. Yuma's trying to run away, but they have the tag team at the ready. Fatal Bonds in response from KJ. Is it going to be enough? Yuma dropping low. Ice Shard's block is there. 999 is going to get taken down. Monty, they will find Yuma once again, and that means he's going to have to do the walk of shame back to lane.
Why no bolt on Kunkka to try and save Sven?
Boat is for suckers.
I get it. Okay.
Dire's middle
Who wants
Makes
Rumble?
sense. Too selfish.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it is. Something
Look
will
at-
never change.
Dusk's courier is still in there.
Oh yeah, he's still, wow. He just let it die at this stage.
Dire's middle tower.
KJ taken down by Sacred. Analog being hunted. Ghost Ship was used to try and disengage. Analog is now surrounded by enemies. It's just heavy diving here. Magnus TP's in, but Analog... Ooh, one more hit. The Hawk comes out. Analog is alive.
The run.
And Sacred's on the run. There is a Tusk from 999 chasing. Can he find Analog? Spots him. Snowball, but it's not going to reach. However, on the other side, it's still Sacred going in, summoning the Hawk. Analog high-fiving around. Skewer misses 999, will eventually die. What a very interesting second game start.
If he dies in there as Kunkka, it would be really bad for his game.
It would be pretty disastrous, as he does have some solid recovery now on Analog. Back towards mid he goes. There is not enough mana on Whisper, but he does have RP, so gotta be careful. Ghost Ship's back in 20. Warlock can drop a golem because he has Black Grimoire with 4 stacks, so he
Nice
can easily
reward.
get the Warlock golem.
So Rune, really good one.
But yeah, in this case, you know, the impact that this Tusk already had after that very terrible start. Oh, Roar actually used onto Yuma, really wanting to kill him off once more. But Sacred might have jumped the gun a little bit too early. As I say that, Warlock Golem dropped in response, Burrow in, Epicenter pumped up. And that's going to be a double kill topside. Looking for more of a fight. Whisper with the skewer. RP onto 2. Ghost Ship comes flying out. And they're just going in too deep.
This one goes to Instagram.
Yeah, this game so far in general has had a lot of very fun early engagements
Dire's middle tower
and shenanigans.
is under attack.
Pretty sure why Sven is still playing topside.
Well,
Died
now
3
he's mid.
times already.
Use God Strength already. Yeah, he still doesn't have his Mask of Madness yet. That's very slow for Sven at 9 minutes in the game.
It's not really fun when you're Sven and all the action is happening in your lane.
Is under attack.
Yeah, it is a game of a lot of big cooldowns, though. Metamorphosis, Epicenter, Roar. Sacred is going for the Aghanim Scepter, so he's going to have it at a pretty good timing. On the other side, Analog, Blade Mill.
Dire's
Yeah,
top
Blade Mill, especially against the Sand King. Alone is probably going to kill himself at one point on that Blade Mill.
He's gonna have Blink Dagger very soon. 10 minutes rune. Let's see if he's lucky again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And to always get all the luck. Haste Rune for Analog. He's rushing bottom. Might be able to get a catch onto Snoofy if he gets spotted out. There is, yeah, they place an Observer Ward. They know where Snoofy is trying to farm, but
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Analog... Okay, he was just clearing a random creep camp.
Yeah, with the Falcon Blade to be not that easy to kill. With Strength Thread has like 1.2k health, so
Yeah, but they have Ghost Ship, they have RP. They also have Crippling Fear from the Night Stalker.
Like TB's baiting.
Dire are scanning.
As they are coming in from behind, Monty does have his level 6. Lasso drag onto Magnus. Hold him in place. Take him down. Whisper's a good kill there for Alone. Towards mid, he immediately goes for the TP because he wants to defend the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, it was a tough one for Whisper. Only way he could escape is like RPing Batrider and then securing, but he did not want to do that.
Yeah, no, that would also feel very much like a waste. Analog.
Dire's
Why are they so obsessed with this triangle?
Yeah, they expected there to be really big stacks, I think, for the Beastmaster to clear. And they're going back in. But it's only a double stack Ancients. Yeah, they're gonna go for the Ancient stack clear. Sacred's very close to his Ags, only needs one more piece. But Yuma is all alone on the right side of the map. He's also very scared.
Dire's middle tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
but Alon wants to pick up the runes, so Yuma is gonna be fine, I guess. Unlucky again.
Regeneration. I'll take
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
And yeah, I mean, who's really in the more comfortable spot at this point in the game?
Dire's bottom
I would say
tower is
Radiant,
under attack.
because Beastmaster is able to farm. Sand King has Blink Dagger. TB is able to farm. As long as Beast gets his Aghanims in a good timing, it's okay for All-Stars. And they are not even losing towers.
Well, scary thing has just been picked up. Magnus Whispers got Blink. So the RP threat is real for a good catch. On the other hand, Sacred's closing in towards his Ags. They're going all the way around. Matthew's level 6 now, so he's got Dark Ascension for good vision. The moment smoke breaks, he's very likely just going to pop it and gank from behind. They spot out the courier. Batrider's actually close to the blink, but top lane, that they want Sacred. They want to delay that Ags. And he's going to get skewered, RP'd underneath the tower. Massive rotation. Golem even dropped for it. Sunder from Snoofy to try and keep the Beastmaster alive. Has the roar available. Snoofy's just going to try and disengage from the fight as they lose Sacred and Matthew. So the Sunder save not even going to keep his Beastmaster alive. Alone doesn't have the mana for Epicenter.
Blink Dagger?
Tusk in trouble, another one dead. Yep. I mean, it was a nice attempt there from Snoofy, but if Alone had mana for that fight, they probably would have been able to clear Heroic.
Yeah, and they were not... I think they did not see that Kunkka X TB with half HP.
Yeah, they should have been... I mean, it wasn't easy to kill TB because he did have some support behind him still.
Oh, a lot of pings on the mid lane.
Yeah, there's still 3 Dire heroes in this area, but towards mid they're going to go in on Alone. Snowball save.
Radiant structures.
It goes very deep here as Analog Blade Mill usage. Alone, they need to get out. And they need to get out now. Alone is going to get slowed down. Pops the Epicenter. Fatal Bonds in response. Turned onto 2. Alone is just in trouble. Metamorphosis from Snoofy is to keep his buddies alive.
Yuma?
Actually is very much out of position. They're all dropping slowly but surely. They have a lasso still available on the Batrider, but it's out of reach right now. Burrow in onto Analog. The Blade Mill damage in response. And Analog, is he going to die? Nope. Rum buff is just value.
And nobody died on Heroic side.
Snoofy has Sunder in 9 seconds. He's trying to stay alive to get the Sunder play going. Whisper, Skewer, Sunder 2-1. Nope. And the worst part of this all is this could have been so good for All-Stars if Monty just got that blink dagger a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
Sacred doesn't have Ags, Monty doesn't have blink. They're just like
Radiant's bottom
a
tower
200 gold away from having a really good fight.
He's gonna have it now, but it's too obvious what All-Star is willing to do now with these eggs. And they don't have Epi for 50 seconds.
Top lane, they're gonna
So-
go for the
middle tower is under attack.
Tormentor pickup. And then you're also gonna have a Night Stalker that can always eat one of those Beastmaster boars if he gets the shard. Yeah, he gets the shard on Matthew, so he can always eat the Nom Nom boar. Smoked up. Epi is up in 20. They're fairly low still. Smoke gets broken. Whisper skewers back alone. Golem gets dropped. Batrider is getting his lasso delivered now. It's still on the courier flying in. Finally gets about an RP catch
my
from
God.
Whisper onto 2. The timing is just off. Lasso drag actually onto Yuma. The Sven's in a lot of trouble. He's just burning away. They get a double kill. Whisper's also dead. Monty gets both. King Jungles is going to be a third target. Monty now needs to be careful that the Fatal Bombs doesn't finish him off.
Yep,
Did he?
you probably need your Konka in these fights.
He just cancelled his TP on Batrider, which killed him. But yeah, indeed. No Kunkka, no chance, no Ghost Ship. Bit too much to go through, and
Dire's bottom
they make it
tower is under
4
attack.
kills with Matthew dropping dead.
I'll take your tribute.
Good one for on All-Stars, like using Aghanim's power spike on Beastmaster right away, getting this Van kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
TB still needs to catch up.
Summon the summoner.
Yeah, Snoofy needs some free farm time. Shard plus Manta is going to be very huge, of course. That's normally when the farming speed increases significantly. But Yuma is... and they need those BKBs on the dire side, because Alone's doing so much damage with the epicenters, and hell, even that lasso drag from Monty, he just got a double kill easy peasy in the fight with a short lasso onto Sven.
Yeah.
Tusk also almost got the blink, so then they'll have a save against a Snowball or RP. KJ is spotted. And
TP.
with no invis detection. And he, with that invis rune, just slowly but surely walking away. However, on the other side, look at this. Smoked up, Sacred, and... oh, they don't chase for more. I was expecting them to try and get a catch, but instead Sacred just wants to get some farm.
Yeah. Alone has 0 mana.
He has been playing almost this entire game with 0 mana.
Radiant are scanning.
He has a Yule Scepter now, so that at least should help him out a bit more, but... yeah, he's been struggling in keeping up in terms of mana.
I don't think
Roche.
All-Stars needs to wait now, because BKBs are gonna come for Heroic, and the game is gonna become harder, so they need to do things before BKB timings.
Yeah, All-Stars is heading into the pit. I mean, even with BKB on the side of Heroic, they have 3 BKB piercing tools with Walrus Punch, Roar, and Lasso, so it's not like the save all
Bottom tower is under attack.
fix. Lasso onto Matthew, but everyone just ran away. So now there's no Lasso anymore, and Roche is half HP. Don't really see a reason why they can just steal it. God Strength, in the pit they go themselves.
Yep, Sven has BKB, so he's not gonna take any damage from All-Stars. Only right clicks from TB.
And they're just gonna bail out. Oh, Roche is actually running. Yuma takes a lot of damage, but the nice silence from Matthew. No Roar from Sacred being casted. That's so clutch from Matthew. Incredibly clutch with that move. Monty gets skewered to the side. He's trying to run away. God's Strength gets used. The fight continues. RP onto the Batrider. Alone's Epi doesn't really find too much, but Yuma does get left behind. So they find a Sven. Still, that Matthew save was huge. That crippling fear, too fast
Yeah.
on the response.
That means free Broche for All Stars. I think they can still try to do something about it on Heroic, because they have Kunkka.
Yeah, but they have no cooldowns. Everything is
Yeah.
used. And they just get spotted. Snoofy does have his meta about to end. Tusk gets his Blink Dagger delivered. Roar onto the high ground on Analog. There's the Fatal Bonds in response. Skewer comes out. Sacred needs the Drums of Slam to go ham. And they do manage to find Analog, but make it a 1-for-1 trade. Sacred still on the run. He needs the drums going off so that he can get some healing going here. Sunder comes out. Snoofy gets the double kill. Yuma is here in the area with Matthew, but Yuma needs help. As Alone, they're not going to chase for more. Could have been a pretty good chance, but they instead want to get that Roche and secure the Aegis.
They probably needed a ward in there in order to contest this Roche. Now I think it was like All Stars is back in the game, right?
I mean, net worth-wise, they're even, but they get a free Aegis on the Beastmaster, so you're going to have to kill him twice. It's not the easiest hero to kill. And both supports on All-Stars have Blink Daggers. Speaking of which... Okay, they're not going to go for Matthew. But yeah, you have to deal with Blink Snowball Save, Blink Walrus Punch, or Blink Lasso. And Force Staff's also done on the bat, so now it's Blink Lasso Force Staff. And that drags the Sven very much out of position. They still have really good team fight. Obviously, Ghost Ship, Warlock Golem drop, Fatal Bonds, RP, God Strength. It's just really on execution at this. Both sides have really good. Like, Dire has really good team fight. Radiant has really good pick off. So it's who initiates first and better most of the time. 999 though is gonna get caught off by guard by Matthew's Blink Dagger.
The problem is that All Stars have a lot of tools to kite Sven's BKB, and he cannot play this game without BKB.
Yeah, if he pops BKB, they just throw all the BKB piercing spells on him, and he gets taken out of commission. They're taking the gateway bottom side, looking for Snoofy with that smoke. And can they get a catch? Matthew with the blink nearby gets the silence on the Sacred. Yuma doesn't have a blink yet. He's trying to run up towards Sacred, but that's God Strength used, and Matthew gets blown up. The back end, 999 is chasing for more. Yuma will pop the BKB, but the damage from Snoofy is huge. God Strength is gonna... He's trying to run away. Luckily enough, he still has that BKB for a little bit longer. Snoofy, Fatal Bonds, Annoyance is here. Monty doesn't have the lasso, but they're a little bit fearful of the Golem on the back line. However, 2 kills secured, and... Yeah, Sven doesn't have a Blink Dagger. Like, Yuma is literally just chasing after them.
It was a buyback on Sand King, so not terrible for Heroic.
Could have been a lot worse. Okay, maybe they would have gotten another one there with 999 so out of position. But yeah, a buyback is at least pretty big. Could have been a lot worse though if they managed to kill. I mean, could it? Beastmaster did have an Aegis. Honestly, it wouldn't have even been bad if he lost his Aegis to God Strength.
It was a forced play, going on the Beast with the Aegis.
It wouldn't be bad if Sven had a way to catch up, but he's going for the SNY into Harpoon. And yeah, if he has Harpoon or Blink, it's a different story. But right now, honestly, without any of those tools, Sven can't fight. He cannot even get close to these fights.
You don't really want to buy Blink because you're just blinking in. You're never able to blink out. A lot of things to cancel your blink. So Harpoon's probably the best option because you get more stats. You just need to get in. Getting out is a different story.
Yeah, that's really the big issue here. Getting out in and on top of the opponents. As Snoofy is closing in towards his Scotty, it's not even going to be that far along until he has it. And once Scotty comes out, these formerly heroes on the side of Heroic are going to struggle. I guess Sven is a little bit less because with God Strength you now have that slow resistance.
He's buying Sanjay and Yasha too, I think. He needs Brooch for late game.
Yeah, this Sven...
So-
honestly, they haven't even gotten close to the Terrorblade almost all these fights. They're just too busy trying to kill off a Beastmaster.
This TB is becoming a problem now. He's clicking. Oh, analog. His auto attacks are stronger now. Once he has Scotty, you can't just ignore the TB. It's really hard because you're not able to kite. He's dealing a lot of damage.
Oh, jump! What? Sacred?
Spooky.
Night Stalker ulti used. Sacred throws out the roar onto the Sven. There's going to be the burrow as well. Do they have the lockdown? Golem drop. He pops the BKB, but Yuma kind of is already out of the fight.
Just back.
Does still have God Strength at least. Sacred's going to get X marked, but the timing is off as he gets the blink away. Burrow in, but the RP pump fake! Walrus Punch plus Lasso interrupts it. They lose alone. That's going to be a dieback. RP still control onto Snoofy. God Strength chase onto 999. And the skewer onto the high ground. 999, you've been here before. Snoofy has a Sunder, of course. He's looking for a good target. Can he find anyone? KJ is too far away. He has the Manta Style dodge attempt. Doesn't get the cast off. Manta Style Sunders off onto Monty so that he at least stays alive. But the fight is going to continue. And Snoofy doesn't have any way out right now. Is overwhelmed. He's very fast, but not fast enough against the X.
Bye-bye.
Marks the spot. Sacred, surrounded by enemies, will be left to drop dead slowly but surely. And they only lost the Magnus in that entire engagement for Heroic.
Whisper was so patient this fight. It's disgusting. He was just waiting for the TB to misstep. And TB was really lucky because the tidal wave did not allow him to stay on the cliff. That would be so funny.
That would have, yeah, it was so close to being a double cliff, but just barely got saved there in the engagement. But Whisper's a sneaky little devil on that Magnus.
Gold from my chest.
And it could have also immediately gone a lot worse because he got almost, I think it was a 4-man RP or 3-man or 4-man RP that he was about to cast, but then got Walrus Punch and lassoed like 0.1 second before he got the cast off. Yuma God Strength quick kill.
Solo the Tormi?
Yeah, God Strength pretty good. It's a free shard for KJ. Lasso onto Analog, but the Kunkka's actually the one winning the fight thanks to Blade Mill. Chase onto Alone, and this Sand King is dead once again. X-Mark onto Monty. Control him in place. That's going to be the roar from Sacred on the back line. Trying to get the RP is Whisper. Analog is dropping low, but the RP is just used to keep Analog alive. He has the X-Mark. Drag back inside the upheaval. Right next to KJ. Not really where KJ wants him, but they will find the kill regardless.
Whisper is a true friend, man.
Yeah. Ways to use his ulti just to keep his safe mid laner alive. Who has a very interesting build as well in the Kunkka. Blade Mill, SNY, Glimmer, Shard. Into AC. Doesn't even have a BKB.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
He wants to take damage, you know, so he can reflect it.
That is true. His Blade Mill, I'm actually, if I just had a stat in the screen of how much damage his Blade Mill alone has done. It's killed alone like 3 times. Every single time he gets the epicenter off on a good target, and then there's Blade Mill Boy right next to it, and Alone gets crushed.
I think it's time to take a deep breath and remember that Roche is alive and come up with a plan.
Go Roche? I think that's a good plan.
Heroic is starting to feel to be too excited.
Well, I can understand why. Whisper's playing really well this game.
Just take a deep breath and plan it.
999. Spots him out. There is going to be a jump in. Lasso drag onto Whisper would be a nice target. Godstring Golem does get dropped. Snoofy's trying to man fight and kill off Whisper before he gets his spells out, but they lose Snoofy. It's going to be the skewer away as well from Whisper to make sure Alone doesn't get any damage on the dire side. GG gets called. That's game.
All right.
Heroic advance forward as they eliminate the Radiant side, and you know, even though there were some mistakes here and there, I do